And the corporate issue of faith has to do with the Icon building that's right across the parking lot, where we've been convinced that in faith we're walking behind God, who's one step ahead of us, and by faith he's going to do amazing things in that building that we had not dreamed of in advance, but God had planned in advance for us. We told you that God dropped this in our lap, and we didn't know exactly what we'd do, but as time goes by and we find out what those things are from God, that we'll let you know. And so here's a couple of things that we're seeing happen. If this is the Old Mill campus, and we're here in the main building, Student Center, this is the Icon building, 10845 Harney Street. And imagine yourself dividing this building into two sections. We got the east half and the west half. The east half we're going to be doing a slower renovation on, and we'll figure out more about the details on that as time goes by. But the west half we're going to be putting into play right away. We can do some modest renovations, mostly some cosmetic things, and start using that space mostly as is. So if you imagine this half of the building blown up into a bigger map, it would look something like this. And you can see some of the things that we have planned for that part of the building. Over here on the left-hand side, you've got this kind of pinky salmon color that's there. And that's there for representing Pillar Seminary. Now, some of you already know that Omaha is the largest city in the United States that does not have a seminary. And just at the same time as we were getting this building, a guy came into a relationship with us named Dr. Eric Smith, who is an Old Testament professor who formerly was at Nebraska Christian right here in Omaha and was interested in starting a seminary right here in Omaha, Nebraska, and needed a place to be able to rent in order to be able to make that happen. And so a partnership formed between us and him, and he's going to be launching his seminary right here in our backyard. So next month, there will be a seminary in Omaha, Nebraska, and it's going to be right across our parking lot, and that's going to be some fun. So he'll have a couple of offices and some classroom space accessible. The blue area is multi-purpose rooms. And these are designed for places that at Christ Community we have some pinch points on Sunday morning and Wednesday night where we could use some more classroom space. I think once we get this space put in order, we'll find all kinds of more uses from the church perspective for this particular space. So these 4 classrooms should be available in the fall for us to be doing some significant ministry Sunday mornings and Wednesday nights. Pretty excited about what God might do through that. And then down here on the lower left, we have what's labeled right now the Innovation Zone. And this is the part we're not exactly sure how that's going to work, but we've got a team of lay people, primarily business guys and entrepreneurs, who are putting their heads together to figure out how do we create a space, a zone, and incentives for people who are starting ministries in the Omaha area. So maybe it's a parachurch ministry, a multi-site, a church plant. But when you're in those initial stages, you need a desk and a photocopier and wireless and other things like that would be there at an accessible price, and a place to go where you can collaborate with like-minded people. And so something related to that is going to be emerging in this section of the building. Very excited about the possibilities of launching ministries for our city and for this world right here out of our own backyard. And then the thing that's most developed in our thinking so far is this green zone that is the counseling area. So what will be happening in the next few weeks, actually, is that some professional counselors will be renting space from us in this part of the building in order to help people move forward in their spiritual journey through professional counseling. Now, one of the things that I've learned over 8 years of ministry at Christ Community Church and getting to know all of you is that you're really messed up. And so we're going to need some counseling, not just like small groups or theophostic prayer, Stephen ministry, or even pastoral counseling. Those are all awesome for certain situations, but there come other times in your life where you just need some professional counseling. And so in a Christian perspective, in collaboration with our renewal ministries and the stuff that happens here on Sunday morning, we think that in a city that's very broken and very in need of Jesus, that pain can be a major front door to help people to discover the power of God in their lives, become connected to Jesus, become connected to our church, and this could be a very powerful synergistic thing as life after life not only gets healed, but finds faith in Jesus. Isn't that a cool vision? You guys up for something like that? So this is our phase one for the Icon building. Please be in prayer for that. If you have any questions about it, feel free to ask. And that's the path that we're going to be headed down this summer. And things should be launching in there by August and September. I'm very excited about that.